That's my favorite prom memory. Abandoning people. Hi, I'm Rosie Maddox, and I am the writer and director of Wishing on Stars. Where are you from? I'm from Austin, Texas. What inspired you to write this story? I read the first rom-com I ever read back in 2022. It's called Count Your Lucky Stars by Alexandria Bellafleur. I recommend if you haven't read it. But I read that and was kind of inspired to dive into rom-com territory. So I created this Seattle-based sapphic rom-com with a lead who's not your typical lead. She's more of an introvert, bookworm, math and science based. So yeah, that's kind of what inspired me to do that. What's your high school experience? My high school experience was pretty chill. I was what one might call popular by association. Didn't really try to be popular, and yet I was. I have sports to thank for that. Sports. Do you have a favorite prom memory? I did ditch my group that I went with to hang out with another group, because another group was having fun dancing on the dance floor, and my group was just sitting down. So that's my favorite prom memory. Abandoning people. What was your clique in high school? I didn't really have a clique. I hung out a lot with band people because I was in band in middle school, but I didn't do band in high school, but those were all my friends at first. Sports friends, because I was in softball and track and field. But then I also had friends who were kind of outcasts, who weren't in any clubs or anything, and I hung out with them too. So it was a big mix. I didn't really have a clique. Who was your favorite character to write? If we're gonna talk feature-wise, definitely Mo was my favorite to write because she kind of evolved as a character. I had initially written her one way, and then after talking with my friend and editor, we decided to take Mo a completely different direction, and it just made it much more fun to write her, to like get into that bro-y sort of energy. She was fun to write. What character are you most similar to? Pretty obviously Mare. I am most similar to. Yeah, we're just both very introverted, very STEM-y, awkward, socially, all of that. So definitely Mare I identify with. What character are you least like? Probably Chris. Yep. Given that Chris is the exact opposite of Mare, yeah, I'm gonna say Chris. How do you prepare for a day of filming? A lot of preparation for filming day comes in pre-production. So we work extra hard in pre-production to make sure that everything on set runs smoothly, creating the schedules ahead of time, having backup plans just in case certain things don't work out, just preparing in that regard. That's the big thing. I would say sleep, but I don't really sleep the night before because I get nervous. What is your favorite part of working on a movie? The collaboration aspect of it. You know, I come in with a vision of what I want, of how I want certain things to be played out, but then you just get on set and things change, and that's when some of the best things happen. I've had conversations with my actors before where they say like, oh, did you tell me to do this? And I'll be like, nope, you just did it. And that's where the magic happens. What are some of your favorite accomplishments? Pertaining to this film, just like the amount of success that the feature script has had, it's won several awards, and I wasn't really expecting it, given that it was my first romantic comedy that I'd ever written, but just the reception of it has, made me proud. What scene of the short was your favorite to shoot, and what scene from the feature are you most excited to shoot? So from the short, my favorite scene that we shot was definitely the prom scene. It was lit beautifully, the acting was superb, and the edit came out really amazing. So that by far was my favorite. Set decoration, everything. In terms of what scene I'm most excited to shoot from the feature, probably the balcony scene. And for those of you who haven't read the script, you don't know what that is. It's meant to be like a moment that ties us back to the short. It'll be pretty, I hope. What do you think is going to happen next with Mare and Jules? I don't think I know. You can kind of assume what's going to happen because it's a romantic comedy and they all have very similar endings, but in terms of how we get there is going to be the fun part. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for watching this Wishing on Stars interview. If you want to see more content from us, please click down here. There's going to be something for you here. All right.